Factor theorem. So what is factor theorem? Okay, let's say I have 44. Okay, divide by 2. So is 2 factor of 44? So we have to check by divide 44 with 2. So we get this. Okay, remainder 0. So when you have factor divided by certain number, when you have the remainder is 0, means 2 is a factor. Okay, so but in terms of polynomial, okay, let's see. Okay, factor theorem said that if x minus a is a factor, of polynomial fx, then fa equal to 0. Okay, so if x minus a, this expression is a factor of polynomial fx, fa equal to 0. Okay, this a means when you substitute your x in your polynomial, you get remainder 0. That's we call factor theorem. Okay, let me show one example. Okay, so let's say we have 3x power 4 plus x cubed minus x square plus 3x plus 2. And then we want to check if x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. Okay, means if we divide 3x power 4 plus x cubed minus x square plus 3x plus 2, okay, this we divide by x minus 1. If we get remainder 0 means x plus 1 is a factor. So how to check? So x plus 1 equal to 0, mean x equal to negative 1. So sub negative 1 in your polynomial. Okay, so when you sub your x in your polynomial, okay, so what we have here, negative 1 power 4 is positive 1, so you get 3 here. And then for this part, negative 1 power of 3 is negative 1 minus negative 1 power of 2 is positive 1. Then 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, and then plus 2. So 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, minus 3 you get 2, plus 2 you get negative 2, then you plus 2 you get 0. Okay, if you get remainder 0 here, means x plus 1 is a factor for this polynomial. Alright, okay, so let's look at another example. So let's say I have x6 plus 2x square minus 2x minus 4, okay, divided by x plus 1. So we want to check either x plus 1 is a factor for this polynomial or not. So how to check? Sub your x equal to negative 1 because x plus 1 is 0, x is negative 1 here. Substitute in your polynomial. Okay, so you get negative 1 power of 6 plus 2, negative 1 power of 2 minus 2 times negative 1 minus 4. So this, let's check either we get 0 or not. So negative 1 power of 6 is 1. Negative 1 times 2, power of 2 is 1 times 2 is 2. So that one is positive 2 minus 4. So what we have, 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 2 is 5 minus 4 is 1. So you have remainder here. This is remainder. Therefore, x plus 1 is not a factor for this polynomial.